Hey folks, how you doing? It is Clay Francisco here again, and today it's freezing cold and disgusting. It's a couple days after the last video I recorded, and it had been sunny and amazing, and now it's snowing outside. That's good. It's March. Anyway, book review time again. I've got two kinds of books that I've been reading recently. Fiction for fun/research, and nonfiction for research, later life fun maybe. We'll see. Yeah, actually, I'm really liking this book. The Psychology Workbook for Writers by Darian Smith has been an awesome read. His preface in the front is pretty great. How he's talking about, don't use the psychology in this on your friends because it's really incomplete. This book is this thick, right? So, and I kind of thought that was a funny way to start the book, but then I read it and realized, yeah, there's enough in here it's dangerously a little bit, but a lot. The first chapter is called Blame the Parents. Blame your parents, anyway, and I love it. It's just a great, how to start from the ground up, let's take your character, sit him down on the couch, lay him on the chaise lounge, whatever it is, and, tell us about your parents, right? It's pretty cool. So I don't want to give too much away about it because it's actually a pretty easy read. Like I said, it's just this thick. You blow right through it. It's got some exercises and some questions in it that you can ask of your character that I really don't like, or that I really do like, and I can't find them because I didn't write. So what opportunities are there in the story to have characters faced with criticism, and how do they deal with it? Right? What opportunities are there in the story to have the character faced with contempt, and how do they deal with it? Defensiveness, stonewalling, different kinds of things like that, right? Where it's those very much that writing advice you always get, how do you define a character? Well, you give all of your characters, the same task, right? Or the same situation, and each one of them should deal with it differently. And so as a writer, you should be able to put every one of your characters through the exact same scenario, waiting in line at the DMV or whatever your fantasy realm will allow, and see what your character does, right? Let them loose in a real world environment and do that over and over again. And so he's just got lots of good stuff like that in here. This is going to be a short video because frankly, I just say go out and read it. If you're having problems, like I am, right? And so that backup, I'm going to talk about why I got this book and what I need is because I'm a plotter, right? I'm a planner. I got to get my character motivations, right? What's my motivation, man? I need that stuff, right? Because I'm a numbers guy. I like to see these things plan. I like to graph things. I like to, plot. It's because I'm a world builder from RPG, from the old Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition days. And this helps a lot because my problem is I plot to the storyline, and I don't oftentimes feel like my characters have the best motivations for doing what it is that they're doing. And my previous video talks a little bit about that, about how I am having problems with plotting, and I've talked about it in previous videos, how I do have problems with character development, how I don't think I'm developing in-depth enough characters, so I don't feel like my plot resolutions are in-depth enough, that my character story arcs are feeling shallow and that sort of thing. Enter the Psychology Workbook. Because it is, in fact, a workbook full of questions and all kinds of stuff. What events in the story challenges the messages and subsequent beliefs, right? So this is just build your story, right? Answer the questions below to use the theory in this section to develop your plot and increase conflict, right? I mean, this is Great. I love this kind of stuff. Which of the drivers / injunctions do these messages relate to? Right? It is actually like, this is good. And these messages are, you come first, right? It's the positive messages from a parent, right? Because that's what we're in chapter 1. Versus, I don't have time for you. Or, I won't pay attention to you no matter what you do. Versus, it's okay to explore. Mind your own business, right? There's some really great, and you can't really see these here if you want to pause it and take a look at those. I like it. I know I keep saying that because I don't really have a whole lot to say other than if you too are having problems with that three-dimensionality of your character, right? The real depth, not just having a fun 2D character that blasts through the world and, wins everything. That's fine. That's great. Those are really fun stories, and having a nice two-dimensional cast can be super, super light and crunchy and just what you need. But I'm looking for something a little more substantial, a little meatier, a little chewier. And check out Darian Smith's The Psychology Workbook for Writers. I've enjoyed it. All right, folks. You have a great day out there. Stay warm. It is disgusting. Drive safe if you're in Washington State, because we all know we turn into idiots when the snow comes out. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you enjoy this book, if you want me to review other books, like, subscribe, do all that crazy call to action stuff, and I will see you folks next time. All right, have a good one.